How about another round for Brewsday Tuesday? Here is Drez and Huck.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah, look at that little pop down. Look at that little pop down. It is Brewsday Tuesday, and it is Drez.
And I would be Huck.
And we are drinking beers that I brought from back in the Baltimore area. I think specifically these guys are, well, this is called, it's Calvert Brewing Company, which I know Calvert, Maryland is a, I guess is it a town
county,
or a county? Yeah, Calvert County. Yeah, I think so. So I think these are from, I think more specifically Prince Frederick, or that actually might be where, I think that's where the farm is, where they get a lot of the stuff that they used to make this beer.
It says it's in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Which amazingly enough, I'm going to be working in a week or two from now. So maybe I can go back and get some more of their beer.
So you'll probably go, well, assuming these are good. This is the brewery that you said you've never
I've never had.
Never had any of their beers.
I've tried to have their beer, but I couldn't.
Why couldn't you?
Because I didn't know where to get it. Now I met the guys a couple times, different places, but their beer wasn't on tap at beer events. And I kept saying I should come out, and he's like, "You should come out," but I never came out.
Well, now you'll go.
Now I'm going out.
Now you're going out.
So both of these are beers of color.
Yeah. So, we say how we're not huge fans of stouts and whatnot, but even though that I have the privilege of delving out who drinks what, I opted for the stout this time. The reason being, this is Calvert Brewing Company's Flapjack Maple Milk Stout, made with real Vermont maple syrup, and that sounds just damn good to me.
Well, anything with flapjacks, it's got to be good. It's like the best name for a food and a really yummy food.
In theory. And what do you got over there?
I've got the Why Rye.
Why so rye?
And it says they're building a better beer. It's like they're beer contractors. So according to this, it's good for strong foods. Deep color, which it is. So it's toasty malt, burnt caramel.
Let me take a look at it. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, it's very...
Obviously, I'm assuming mine's darker. It is. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, but mine is different. I mean, it's when they said copper, ruby copper, I was like, yeah, and it is. And it's thick. I can't see. I can barely see my fingers through it. Of course, I have sunglasses on, so that might be why.
Yeah, super hashtag unfiltered on that one, without a doubt. But, so the reason I was up that way is because one of our...
Your baby?
Yeah, my baby. No, actually, my buddy's baby. Well, this is a guy that's been like almost like a brother to me, like was real close. Our families were real close, and he was our age and stuff. Long story short, knocked up his wife. They're having their first kid.
You did or he did? Knock up his wife.
Yeah, there you go. We're good. Can I talk here? Can I tell a damn story, Huck? Trying to put in these stupid jokes. Try to talk. But okay, so
it's not clear.
Baby shower, which by the way, are baby showers, are guys supposed to go to baby showers?
No, it's almost illegal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't seem like that's a...
Yeah, no, you shouldn't go.
I can't remember if we've had this conversation on the air or if I've just talked about it. But to me, if it's an event and the shower is in the word, bridal shower,
not invited.
Showers, I think that's a female thing.
Yeah, you got to turn your man card in
I'm
if
sure
you go
the
to a
sexist
shower.
thing. But what I heard that there are... So there's baby showers, which I think is supposed to be like for the chicks. But then I've heard of diaper parties. Have you heard of this?
No. I saw some on the internet.
So the showers are, the showers. But the diaper party is supposed to be like the dudes getting together and everybody brings like a case of beer and a thing of diapers.
Yeah, a thing of diapers. Yeah, I have heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, and that makes sense. But nonetheless, so it's a baby shower.
Because diapers are expensive.
Yeah, apparently. I didn't know. Yeah. I did not bring diapers.
Oh, they're expensive.
I did this thing that's pretty cool. So there's this Rockabye Baby, I guess, thing or whatever, where basically they take rock songs and then they put them into like lullaby form, like with a xylophone or whatever. And so I've actually made a mix CD that's like a punk rock baby. And it's basically just like a bunch of kick-ass punk rock bands, but it's lullaby versions.
It'll be interesting.
So that way you hook them while they're young.
In 18 years, how this child turns out.
I think so as well.
We need to follow this. There needs to be some documentation. What happened?
So I made that for them. And another thing that they did that's cool that I think I've seen done before, but instead of, they asked for not to bring a card. So like, don't bring a gift with a card. Instead of a card, write it in a book and bring like a kid's book as nice. The card. Yeah, so that kind of just goes on forever. Plus, they got kids' books and stuff. I thought that was a really good idea. Because that's one of the things that I think is important is like reading to your kids.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nana
I think
buys
that's
a
good
book
times.
a week from her grandbaby.
And I still remember like some of my favorite childhood books. Like, what about you?
We got boxes of books. Boxes.
What I'm saying, when you were a kid.
Oh, yeah, I still read them. I read them to my granddaughter.
Like, I don't even know where, like, I think about, like, Where the Wild Things Are. Good Dog Carl, that one was awesome.
Oh, we're like
My
back
Baby Will Be, that stuff. I feel like those, I don't know when those were published. I don't know if they were around when you were a kid or what.
No, actually.
Stinky Cheese
I'm
Man.
back to Spot Run. Jane, way back
old
there.
Old school.
Yeah, really, like Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit, classic.
But my kids had the rabbit you could touch. The book had the touchy stuff in it. I can't remember the rabbit.
That's what a lot of them are now, where you can stick
Good
your
Night
finger,
Moon. I read
stick your
that
finger
for my
through it
kids.
and all
Right,
that.
yeah. So, but we were way back with like
What
regular
was that? The
rhymes.
Hungriest Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Berenstein Bears.
What's that one my wife?
Clifford the Dog.
Something elephant. It's really
Horton
old.
Hears all the Dr. Seuss books, of
Yeah,
course.
but those started back in my day, but really kept going for a long time.
Yeah, they
a whole bunch
caught
of them.
on, yeah. But my mom was a first grade teacher and like a reading specialist. She's all about like the kids' books, and so we have a abundance of a collection of those for when she finally gets a grandchild. Who knows when that'll be?
Yeah, well,
hopefully
she's
it's not.
dependent on you.
Hopefully it's not mine.
She's depending on you. It's going to be a while.
Let's hope so.
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, man. So you're with me on that. So showers, guys, don't go to showers.
Man card gone. See ya.
Well, I mean,
maybe you millennials don't care about your man card. I don't know. Seems
I'm
like
not a
some of them-
millennial, damn it.
Okay,
Don't-
whatever.
Don't lump me in with them.
Young people.
But
I would not go. I don't think I ever went to a shower. I may have been in the house when one occurred. Just as kind of.
If I was
Probably entertain the guys at my dartboard.
I would say if I was the dude, I'd be like, I'll just go wait literally in the shower. Call me when this is done.
Yeah, I think I'd go in the basement and throw darts till everybody got done. Mm-hmm. But it's good for the ladies. They like to do that.
No, and you have to have one because I know that. I mean, obviously, I don't have a kid or anything, but dude, when you get a baby, you need a bunch of crap. Like, there's so much baby crap that you need. You need to have a shower.
You really don't want to go to a wedding shower. I hear they make dresses out of weird. You do not want to do that.
So there's wedding. Sorry. So there's baby shower, wedding shower, bridal shower.
Yeah.
Are there any other showers that we're missing?
I don't know.
The guys should not be invited to any of them.
Right.
The only guy that should be there is the one that's causing the shower.
Just like the ladies should not come to the bachelor outing, and except for the one that's on the pole.
Yeah.
And other than that,
or if somehow they're like, in the dude part of the wedding party.
Yeah, there's sometimes
like if it's like
happens.
the cool chick that's in that group of guy friends. I think I've been to one like that.
That
before.
can happen.
That can happen, which is fine. It's nice to have a little.
That's another thing about Baltimore. We're talking about Baltimore. They have that power company area with all these restaurants and bars, and it's great. But there's always like 2 or 3 groups of brides and bridesmaids, and they're all wearing like the bride wears a veil, and the rest of them wear crowns, and it's hilarious.
And they're running around with
bachelorette party. It is hilarious. They come in limos. My wife and I were up there. We were watching all this. So we go up to this bar, and there's a big line. No other bar has a line. We go, "What's this line?" The guy goes, "It's all you can drink." I was like, "What do you mean?"
No.
He goes like, "Tequila, all you can drink." I said, "How much is it?" $10. I said, $10. Well, how much you get? He says, "All you can drink." I'm like, "He's step aside. Let me." Because everybody, I was holding the line up. So the other guy comes over and goes, "That's all you can drink." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "There's no catch." He says, "No catch." So I paid the $10 and went in there. I do not remember what happened next.
You have to just you have to wait in this long line to get up and order your drink, though?
No, once you get in, they had plenty of bars. That place was packed, and, they were making...
But so it's just for tequila, all you can drink?
Anything. Anything bar brand.
What?
Like a shot of bourbon, as many as you want. All you can drink.
For $10?
$10. It was cheap liquor.
I'd be.
How much can you drink? I mean,
more than $10 worth.
Yeah, well, the food was expensive, and they were upselling. Oh, do you want to get the Jack Daniels? Well, that'd be $2. So they were upselling a little bit. Not me. I'm like, no. How many can I get at a time? 2. Yeah, give me 2 double tequilas and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the way that went. They lost money on my $10.
And you saw a bachelorette
party.
party.
I did see at least. We started counting them, and I think we got up to 23 It was a Saturday night.
You're talking about 23
Friday
girls in that bachelorette party?
No, 23 bachelorette parties. We started making notes to tell them apart.
Where is this? Because I love bumping into bachelorette parties.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the best.
With my wife, so I didn't bump into anybody.
I've had some very good nights bumping into bachelorette parties.
I know what you're saying.
But, wow, that's good to know.
I keep saying we need to make a road trip.
We might
Baltimore
need to, man.
Together. I will show you around.
All right, let's do it.
They would steal the beer V. This is Baltimore.
You're right.
No wheels on it.
And unfortunately, our concealed carry permit does not apply that way.
It's a felony to have a bullet in your pocket.
Yeah, let's not.
Felony.
It might be worth the risk, though. I don't know. Either way, I digress. Speaking of Baltimore, obviously, if we do make this trip happen, I think Calvert's going to be on the list, man. How you feeling about that YRI?
This is not a bad beer. Let me take another sip here. We got some good lacing. The color is wonderful. I was going to say 4, but then I realized I'm not a fan of rye, and that's probably why. So I'm going to give it a 4.25.
So you're upping it.
I'm upping it because I'm not a fan of rye.
And I'm thinking I'm going to preface my Untappd score for the same reasoning because I am not a stout drinker. I opted to grab the stout because it sounds good. Flapjack maple milk stout with a little bit of that maple syrup, which I guess I do have that note there a little bit, but it is still predominantly stoutish, kind of coffee and all that sort of jazz. But as far as, very drinkable, very smooth. It's this is a solid stout. And what was your rye ABV on that? Did you get that?
I think it's like, let me look. It's like 7.
Well, I got 6.9.
7.3.
7. All right, so no,
that's
hard.
That's
that's not it. There it is.
Wrong one.
I was gonna say.
I thought it was 5.8, 6-ish.
All right, so mine's a 5.9, so that's always nice when you get a little bit of an extra kick when you're slurping down the stoutness. But I think it's a pretty good stout. Let me take one more sip before. I usually like to get that last little palate taste.
What I don't like about stouts, and they're made that way, is that some of them are too dry. But that's how they're supposed to be. I just don't like that.
Yeah, that's what you're getting into when you're going with the stout.
That's what you're supposed to make.
Now, see, and you threw a little extra love because you're not a rye guy. I think I'm gonna stop kind of doing that.
Are you?
Yeah,
Fair
because
enough.
I don't know. I already rate beers too high in my opinion these days. So
you are such a curmudgeon.
straight up 3.75. So for a stout, that's pretty good for me.
Okay.
All right. So that's Calvert Brewing Company over there in Maryland.
I'll start doing that. Not now. I'm not going to change my score, but for next time, I'll just start going.
We don't need to do that no more. I don't think we need to do that.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I went to a bunch of breweries the other day when I was up in Charlottesville, and some of the beer was not that good. I didn't even rate it. And it's
Charlottesville?
In Charlottesville. I had a lot of different breweries I went to.
Should we not say where you went?
I could say if we have time, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah, we'll say that.
We'll talk about another time.
Yeah, we'll delve into that some other time.
But the point is like I drink all these beers and I check them in. And some of them aren't that good. So
you're just checking them in and giving them a decent score just because?
No, I'm just not checking them in because I don't.
Just not because you don't want to hurt them.
Give them a bad
you don't
score,
want to hurt feelings.
But I want them to learn. They need to learn to make their beer better.
That's how they can learn. They look at it. Most of them do.
Then they get mad at you, and they're like, "Huck sucks."
I think after this, we're going to try and figure out what we're doing next week. We have no plans at this point for the entire year.
The next one, we got Mardi Gras coming. We always
do
have
Mardi Gras coming. Okay. But other than that, we are open to suggestions. So if you know of any beers we should try, or if you are a brewery or you're brewing beer or whatever, any ideas, we're open to them. Drez at 1053thebear.com. And, of course, you can find Huck's Beer Buzz on everything. Huck's Beer Buzz at Gmail. Huck's Beer Buzz on the internet, the Facebook.
Huck's Beer Buzz at Gmail. I'll get it in a second, and I'll respond.
And, of course, you can look up Brewsday Tuesday on the YouTube and see watch us drink right here, like we're doing right now. Cheers to you YouTubers.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching us.
Cheers.
And, of course, thank you guys, everybody, for listening. We'll take a quick break, and we'll get back to the tunage right after this on 105.3 The Bear. Stick around.